Beauty is not in the face. Beauty is a light in the heart. Khalil Gibran.
I'm Julie.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Stephanie, and this is Blind Gems.
I don't know about you ladies. I'm really happy that we changed the name from the Cauldron to Blind Gems. What do you think about that, Elizabeth?
I think it's awesome, and it fits us so well.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love the Cauldron, I mean, it was great when we first came up with that name. If you remember, it was Michael that suggested it. And the reason behind it that, you know, we were a hodgepodge of ideas and suggestions. But at the end of the day, the feedback we got, do you remember some of the comments, Morgan?
Yes, the witchy comments, and they just pictured like bubbling with like green-faced witches with warts over top of it. And I was like, well, that's not really what we're going for.
Not really, but you know, it's a beautiful irony that our initials do spell out gems, and it's important that we recognize our sight loss without focusing on it too much. So I think it's a perfect mixture of both, and I'm really happy with it. So, and then what about the other changes that we've made? Stephanie, what do you think about those?
Oh, I love that we're going to have some of the ladies, our friends from IBC, come on and talk, you know, about their lives and what's going on with them, or a topic. I think that's so cool to have them all do it with us, because that's like our thing on Thursdays when we have our ladies group, and we have so much fun there. I mean, it's like the highlight of my week. It's like what's going on with everybody, catching up, you know. So I think that's going to be like a really cool, like, added to the whole thing, getting everybody else involved in it.
Oh, for sure. What about you, Elizabeth?
Yeah, we're all part of the International Blind Cafe. And I think it's lovely to have everybody else, all the other women, on and pick their brains.
And Morgan, sorry, Steph. I'm sorry, love. You go.
I was just saying, it's like a learning thing. Like, somebody teaches us something, whether it's like a recipe or how to do something or something with our phone. It's like you always come away with, like, you know, oh my God, that was so great. I learned something, or I got a new recipe, or how to use a certain device. So it's like, it's multi-layered, all these friendships and this group. So I think bringing it to the podcast for everybody to hear is going to be great.
I agree. What about you, Morgan?
I think it's great to have other people's perspectives that we're going to have on different topics and everything. And I just think it'll be fun to get more people from the Cauldron, or the Ladies Circle, I guess, involved in the podcast. I just think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's going to be more fun than we're anticipating even. Look, I'm telling you, I'm still giggling from, I had a blind moment before we started chatting. And I mean, I don't know why I did it. I still can't figure it out, but I got ready to come and talk to you ladies, like full on, thinking about what I was going to wear. I got my curls all fluffed up. I touched my makeup up. I sprayed a little bit more extra perfume. Oops, I better put some deodorant on. Brush my teeth. sit down, and then it's like, yeah, okay, you can't see me. What the hell does it matter?
Roll cameras.
I really do forget I'm blind. Like, it's just foolishness some days. Oh dear. What about
it makes you feel better, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I will agree. That was one thing that, if nothing else, COVID taught me. Even if you can't go anywhere, get up and get ready.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good for your mental health if you don't feel good about yourself, for sure.
Yeah. No, that's very true.
Yeah.
What about you, Morgan?
I was just saying, I did not have a good day yesterday. I won't delve too into it because, we were first podcast back. I want to be happy and stuff. But it was not a good mental health day yesterday. But today, I got up, I showered, and yesterday I baked a cake, and I treated myself to a piece of cake for lunch. And that just made me happier. So, yeah, mental health is definitely important. Getting up, getting ready. So,
Yeah.
even if you have a blind moment, who cares? You put on some perfume, and we appreciate it because you smell lovely.
Oh, thanks, Morgan. You're so sweet. Oh, but some of the things we do. Does anybody else have a story of one of those moments?
Oh,
no?
I have one. Not recently, but I did do this. Oh, it was a horrible blind moment. So I was putting on my body what I thought was body lotion. It was shampoo. And I thought it was like thick. I'm like, wow, this lotion is like really. And then my skin was like so dry and it was starting to flake. I did it like 2 days in a row. And then finally, like my husband's like, yeah. And I'm like, here, this is the stuff I'm using. He's like, stuff. I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's shampoo. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, that would be itchy.
It was. And I was like, why is my skin so dry? Oh my God. Seriously, I triple check things now and put stickers on them. And thank God I didn't put it in my hair, like lotion or something. I'm like paranoid now. But yeah, that was a major blind moment. Oh God. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, my first thought when you said that was, thank goodness it wasn't hair removal, Nara, that you put as shampoo.
Right?
Could you imagine?
No.
Oh my.
Yeah. I swear to God, what an idiot. I was just like, how stupid could you be? But it didn't feel like it going on. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's where Be My Eyes and Be My AI, you could check every bottle you touch.
I'm like paranoid now, totally, after that accident. Oh, Lord. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy.
See, now I'd be scared if I'm in the bathroom. I'm probably naked if I'm looking for a lotion or shampoo. Knowing my luck, the bloody camera would be backwards and the Be My Eyes person would get more than they were bargaining for. Because I ain't worth much naked, remember, Morgan? Not worth much naked anymore.
Yes, I remember that conversation.
Some of the conversations we've had lately have just been priceless. Absolutely priceless. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Morgan, I don't know if you were in the room when we had the conversation about underwear and which underwear we like the best and where, we buy our undergarments for and all the rest of it. I have a question for you, Morgan. Would you pay $55 for a pair of panties? Sorry.
Depends. Is it like date time underwear or is it just everyday underwear? Because everyday underwear. Oh, no way. No way.
No.
I would never.
I don't care what it's made of. What was it? Merino wool, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Elizabeth, merino wool underwear, $55 a pair.
But I think I would consider it if it kept me cool. Definitely.
No.
I might
Most
only
deodorant
have
No,
two
ever,
pairs, and
never. No, no. Yeah, I don't know.
no.
No.
It
But
just,
but that's the younger, not sorry, the really like the 20-somethings when we would go to Victoria's Secret and buy little tiny thongy underwear, and it did cost. And now at 57, I'm like, hell no, that's not
hell
even
no.
gonna.
Yeah.
Hell no, it's like forget about it.
I I would, if I was Morgan, you know, I would if I was you, Morgan. If I was your age and I was dating, definitely I'd spend
A
money on
pretty underwear.
lingerie, but
Yeah.
no way would I pay
Mm.
$55 for a pair of everyday
so you have your nice
undies.
underwear and your everyday. But I
Yeah.
mean, for me, it's just the holy and not holy, right?
Yeah, right. For sure. It's like, oh
Oh
my
my gosh.
God.
I went down a rabbit hole after that conversation about
That's hysterical.
period underwear. I'd
Right.
never heard tell of it. Have you heard of that, Morgan?
Yes, I
Period.
have. A lot of women like them because you don't have to insert anything and
Hmm.
or
Oh,
wear anything bulky, right?
Yeah.
It's just normal underwear, So I think it's great. I personally, I would use them but I don't. But I've thought about it.
Hmm.
well,
Well, I don't.
we don't
There's
have to
no.
use this
Yeah, there's no
anymore.
room at my house, so we're good. We
No.
don't have to worry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, right.
However, I have looked. I'm looking at them for bladder leakage because I just, yeah, control is not what it used to be whatsoever.
Oh, God.
And
Yeah.
they're so much prettier than the underwear that is for that because I couldn't believe it. Like right now, there's a sale on at La Vienne Rose, 2 for 1, and they're $34.99 each. That's Canadian. Well, $35 for 2 pair of underwear might be a lot, but
Hmm.
compared to having to buy panty liners or Depends, it's
Yep.
nothing. And I can wash
Yeah.
them and reuse them. And when I went down the rabbit hole, they range anywhere from $8 a pair and up. Like, that's not much for something that you can keep reusing at all.
Yeah,
I don't think
absolutely.
so. In fact, that would save money if, it was a concern that it's a part of your budget that you got to buy tampons or pads
Yeah.
all the
I have a
time.
question for you. Has anyone ever bought disposable underwear for traveling?
No.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
No. No, that's a cool idea though.
Yeah.
Oh, then
I've
you don't
never
have to
bought
bring
them for,
home, your used underwear.
yeah. I
Oh,
haven't bought
goodness.
them for, I
No.
would wear them when I went for a bikini wax before they started
Yeah.
actually giving them to you. I'd use them then. Like I'd wear them for that.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've never. Have you, Elizabeth?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
But
That is
You're
a
just
good idea
curious if you
though.
did.
yeah, I was
Well,
just curious.
I wish I'd have had them. I thought about it when I got to England last year and my luggage didn't. I wish I'd have had
Yeah, yeah.
disposable underwear.
It's the same with technology. Like things are they're changing so rapidly.
Yeah.
Even with daily personal objects. Never mind technology for the blind and visually impaired, but
Mm-hmm.
things that make your life so much easier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Well, just like the period underwear when we were 20, that new
wasn't
now. We
around.
did
No.
not, no, we didn't have, any of that. I'm sorry, we thought the pads with wings was technology. Like, oh, wings, we could, you know,
Yeah.
now it's like so much easier. So many
Yeah,
things are different and easier.
times change. Yeah.
Yeah, they so do. They so do. Yeah.
The one thing that I did read, though, if you ladies are thinking of purchasing them was that some have this plastic, it's called PFC, I think, or PFL, I can't remember now. PF something for sure. And overexposure to that plastic can build up in your body. So that is something to be conscious of. I'm sure you would have to probably take a bath in it every day for it to really make a difference. But you never know. So I'm going to make sure it doesn't have that on the label when I do order it.
Right.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
It is.
It is.
I don't know if I'm going to like them, but stay tuned. I'm going to buy some and we'll see.
Yes, you'll have to tell us.
Speaking of buying, I just bought a new pair of Birkenstocks, so I'm breaking them in.
I love Birkenstocks. I call my mermaid pair for indoors because it's like this pearly, shiny color that wouldn't go with anything, right? But I wear them indoors around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I have, a nice brown pair for outdoors that goes with everything. But they're so comfy, so easy to break in.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
They have so many styles now. Like they have the plastic ones, and they have a flip-flop type, and they have closed-toe ones, and they have narrow fit, and it's like, again, times change. They used to be able to buy one standard pair, right?
Yeah.
Now there's every color.
And they have winter ones, not that you could go outside in the snow in them, but like they're fur-lined. Even the top part, the straps have fur underneath, so they're extra comfy, and it will still keep your feet warm inside in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the question. Do you wear socks with your sandals?
No.
I might do indoors, but honestly, I'm more of a flip-flop girl. So like my Birkenstocks are the thong type.
Oh, okay.
So I can't stand those toe socks. So no, I don't.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm the oddball.
You do?
I do.
You wear socks, really? Oh.
What color? Oh, please don't. Go on. What color?
They're not black. They're white.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to say black.
Black knee socks.
I will say, though, the style when I was in high school, which was like 2011 or 12 to 14 or whatever, the style was to wear white socks with your Birkenstocks and not ankle socks, like tall socks with your Birkenstocks. That was the in thing to do.
Was it really?
It was.
These are just little short socks. But I only wear them with the Birkenstocks. My others are bare feet. But we have a little Scottish song. It's like, do your socks get soggy when you stop in the puddle? But oh well, okay.
Well, you're supposed to wear plastic bags over your feet
when
you go splashing through puddles. That's what it is. Over your socks and then in your Birkenstocks. I will admit that I would probably wear. Do you know what I mean when I say mountain socks? You know those grey socks with the. I'd wear
worker
those.
Socks.
Yeah, I'd wear those with sandals if it was cold out, but I wouldn't go out in public with them.
No, not in public. No,
I might go out to the green bin, or I don't think I'd even go down the end of the driveway with socks. No, I would. If they were the work socks, I would.
This is the city. The city here, everything goes. You can wear anything. My daughter sometimes will wear her pajama bottoms to school.
Oh no!
Yeah, my brother used to do that. It's like, we know they're pajama bottoms. You're not fooling us. We know. You just choose to wear them. But yeah, the young kids do that.
Did you, Morgan, wear pajama bottoms to school?
My mother would not let me leave the house in pajama bottoms. No. Unless it was pajama day at school, which probably ended in like third grade.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. No way in heck was I gonna be showing up in pajamas to school.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You can't look.
Funny.
You look like no one owns you, girl. Get back in there and get changed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem is, I couldn't see her when she left, right?
Sneaking out the door, right? Yeah.
So long as they were clean and fresh on that morning.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you know what? If that's it, you express yourself whatever way you want. Because hell, I'd have gone to school in pajama bottoms if I could, instead of my school uniform that I hated.
Yeah.
But they would have to be really nice. When my kids had pajama day at school, I'd go buy them new pajamas just to go.
They're the dress pajamas.
Yeah, you're dressed.
Going in.
Well, it's like you go on vacation and you have to buy new pajamas for vacation because what if somebody's, you're with other people, you're like, okay, what am I gonna wear that's not gonna look like you said, holes or not holes, mismatched, not mismatched.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like if I have, if something happens and you have to go to the emergency room, do you change your underwear before you go? I do. I put matching underwear on because you just never know.
Never know.
I can be like, having major palpitations or something, and it's like, Jim's like, come on, I need to take you to the hospital. Wait a minute, let me change my underwear. 1 minute.
Underwear.
You just never know.
Well, I live in the Midwest. I was just going to say, I live in the Midwest. You would not want to see me in the winter, how I am. If I'm cold, it's just like, I don't care. If it's warm, it's going on. Taking the dog out, I'm like bundled to the nines, scarf, hat, gloves. Oh, I look like a lunatic. It's like, I hate being cold. And I live in the wrong city.
Stephanie, my mom, she doesn't make me. I do wear it voluntarily. It's not like she can force me because I'm 28. But I do wear a reflective vest, a reflective hat. Like, the ones that like go over your head and have the flaps that like buckle under your chin.
Yeah.
Reflective hat and everything. And my dog has a reflective harness for the winter because when we go outside for bedtime, not bedtime, it's dark.
Yeah.
And the cars do not care. They go fast. They can't see you. So I look like an idiot when I go out to take the dog out at night.
Did I tell you? Oh, it is. It's much better to be safe than sorry. Did I tell you, ladies, about I went to the hospital for an X-ray a couple of weeks ago, and the porter had on these runners that had a constant, really, really bright blue LED light all around the sole. They didn't just go on and off when you walk like those kids ones used to do. Remember back in the day? And I said to her, where did you get them from? Amazon. I said, oh my gosh. She said, do you want to take my arm? I said, no, hell no. I want to follow them feet all the way to where I got to go. It was so much. I just felt better following than holding on to a stranger's arm. I felt safer using my cane and following her because I could see the shoes.
That's amazing.
I still haven't convinced my husband to buy a pair though, so I can follow him everywhere.
Cool. Yeah. Speaking of people leading you around, I think my biggest pet peeve, and I don't know why I've noticed it more this summer, is when people say, how can I help? I'll say left elbow, please. Well, how long does it take to figure out which is your left elbow? And excuse me, but your hand is not your elbow. I don't know. Is it just me?
No, it's not. No, people act very confused. Yes, I don't know why.
Elizabeth tells them the trick. Hold up your fingers and make the L, and whatever one is going the right way, that's
your left
elbow.
Yeah.
That's your left side.
And the elbow
There
is the
is,
part that bends in the arm, like.
yeah.
Yeah, there are probably so many pet peeves we can talk about on future podcasts because I'm sure I could think of a list of
Oh,
silly
me
things that
too.
people do, totally.
There is a scientific study, though, that shows that people do get confused quite easily, and women confuse left from right more than men do, unfortunately. But do you know what my favourite thing to learn was this summer in a room? Because I still think it's hilarious. You know that skin on your elbow that when you hold your elbow out, in my age, it's a little bit, not too bad, but a little bit saggy. It's called the weenus.
Yes.
I
I
thought
was
Yeah.
trying to think of it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously, it's your weenus.
Okay. How
And when
many of you are feeling it right now?
yeah, exactly. And I said, oh, mine's really saggy. I didn't realize that. So KP was telling me exercises to do so I can tighten that piece of skin
Really?
up. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just like put your hands on either side of your chair if you've got arms on the chair and just lift yourself up and down. Yeah. That can improve the elasticity, I guess. Yeah,
that sounds like too much work.
Yeah, really.
Can I get plastic surgery done?
Yeah, really.
That sounds too expensive. I'm just going to keep wearing 3/4 length sleeves.
Yeah.
What about you, Morgan? Were you feeling your elbow when we were talking about that?
No, I was remembering in 4th grade, someone, his name was Parker, actually knew that was called the weenus, and he was going around saying weenus, and then everyone in the school was saying weenus because we were 4th graders, and we all know what weenus sounds like.
Yeah.
And they like banned the word. They're like, you guys got to stop saying it. Like, stop saying weenus and stop grabbing everyone's elbows, like the little weenus flap thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they ruined the fun because apparently it was borderline inappropriate. I don't know.
Oh, that's just, well, I don't know about you, but everybody I talk to today for the rest of the day, I'm going to tell them this fun fact that I've learned today.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass on the information.
Oh, my. Some of the things, I tell you, we've gone from JEMS to period panties and weenuses. Look, you couldn't make this stuff up, could you, if you tried? Nope. It's craziness. However, I think we'll be much more on topic when we start having our fellow IBC members on. I'm really looking forward to it, and I think we've picked some really cool topics to talk about as well. That, like we say, we're so much more than our blindness, as Jason keeps reminding us. So
yes,
it's nice to keep doing that and go along those lines for sure.
Yeah, well, this was fun today.
It's always
a great time. I'm so happy that we're back. That we're back.
It was so nice to talk to you guys. Not that we haven't talked, but just the four of us. It was really nice again.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
yes.
And just to have other people, other guests, other women come in from the Blind Cafe. I mean, different countries, different walks of life. So, we're going to learn stuff too.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm hoping that the ladies are going to want to volunteer to come on. Not that it's a hardship coming on, but it's even though we just sat around chatting,
little nerve-wracking at first, little intimidating maybe, because that we're not just we're recording, so
we're being recorded,
so it could be a little bit, but I think they'll all do fine.
I think everybody will do fine. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. So that said, ladies, I'm gonna get off, and we will talk to you next time. It's been a...
You can find more from Blind Gems on YouTube, Spotify, and the internationalblindcafe.com website.